it's Paul with Swish. Welcome to 90 Seconds of MLB Daily Fantasy for Wednesday, July 22nd. We're switching things up a little bit today. We're just going to go with two recommended hitters, high-value guys. Let's start with our first recommended hitter, Seth Smith of the Seattle Mariners. Smith has a salary of $2,300 that's dirt cheap, and he's going up against Anibal Sanchez. While Smith is a part-time player, he does platoon, he hits against right-handers like Sanchez. So in the last 2 weeks, he's hitting .300 and he's slugging .550, and Sanchez hasn't been so great this season. He has a .455 ERA and he's allowed 19 home runs so far. That's near the tops in the big leagues. And while he does strike out left-handed hitters at a higher rate than right-handers, he allows more RBIs to them, so it's advantageous for Smith. Also advantageous for Smith is his history against Sanchez. He's hitting .375 in 27 plate appearances and has 4 home runs, and he's slugging .917. That's a large enough sample size for us to say Smith sees the ball well against Sanchez. He could be a high-value guy in the outfield today. Now let's finish up with our second recommended hitter, Francisco Lindor of the Cleveland Indians. Lindor has a salary of $2,500 and he's going up against Kyle Lohse. While Lindor is a rookie and he's only played 29 games, he's really started to find his groove at the plate lately. He has a 4-game hitting streak going and he has 7 hits in those 4 games. In the last 2 weeks in general, he's hitting .308 and he has a .462 slugging percentage. He's also going up against Lohse, who has a .617 ERA and a .140 whip this season. And he hasn't been pretty in his last 5 starts either, where he has a .544 ERA. He's allowing an average of 6.8 hits per game and 1 home run per game. So he's essentially been a mess this year. And another thing in Lindor's favor is that he's hitting behind Jason Kipnis, who in his last 7 days is hitting .417. He's hitting in front of Michael Brantley, who in that same time span is hitting .364. So he'll have opportunities to hit RBIs and be hit in as a run.